Hey guys, Adrian here, and welcome to another vlog, another day. It's Friday today. It is 11:40, sorry, 11:40, and lunchtime. I just got back from picking up a cup of coffee, dropping off a friend, and let me kind of give you guys a rundown of the last 48 hours, and I'm pretty exhausted. I don't know if you can tell, I have like these bags under my eyes. Yesterday was Thursday. I was out all of yesterday. I pretty much took a half day off of work. So I kind of just took an off day from the vlog and, just kind of wanted to enjoy everything going on and not have to worry about vlogging, essentially. So yesterday, one of my friends who I've known for 6 years, we hung out with her. She's been here for 2 months on the island, but she's leaving on Monday, and I've only seen her once, like one of my really close friends, because she was on another island outside of Okinawa visiting family and all that good stuff. So we all hung out yesterday, me and a couple of my other friends who we all went to elementary school together. So really, we all really go back type thing. So it was fun. We all just hung out all night. We stayed up pretty late, and then by the end of it, we came back to my place here, and then we were watching Game of Thrones. She hasn't caught up on all the latest seasons of Game of Thrones, so we caught up on some of those episodes. And for those, I'm a huge Game of Thrones fan. I don't know if I don't want to say anything because I don't want to spoil what the episodes you're watching, and I know some of you guys out there probably haven't seen everything, but really, really good last couple of episodes. I was just rewatching them with her, and it was really, really good. I don't want to spoil anything. I just started. I wasn't somebody who read the books first. I'll be honest. I just got the books on Audible.com after I've been watching the show. I haven't even listened to them, and they're ridiculously long, even on audio. So I look forward to listening to all of those books and hopefully getting through them. It'll be a task just to get through the first one. But anyways, outside of that, then this morning, I took her back to where she lives, or she's currently staying at, and she's staying at a place that's 40, 50 minutes away on a good day. So with traffic, it took me almost 2 hours back and forth total. So I'm pretty tired. It's 11. We were out pretty much most of the night, and then came back here. And then this morning, I showered, got suited up right before I took her back because I knew I was going to be coming home for work anyway. So yeah, I'm exhausted. That's just kind of the roundup of where I've been. And we were out all night, came back, Game of Thrones, went back out, dropped her off, came back, and yeah, I'm exhausted. I've been driving a lot in the last 48 hours. And I know it sounds weird to say oh, driving makes I'm so exhausted because I was driving, but I really am. I know it doesn't involve too much, but I was literally super, super tired on my way back. Luckily now I have some caffeine in my system. Anyways, that being said, I'm gonna go through some email right now and then move on to some other work, and then I'm gonna try and maybe take an hour nap because I'm still pretty tired. And then, yeah, it's Friday, it's the weekend, but it really honestly feels like my work week. I know it's technically the weekend and all that, and everybody's looking forward to the weekend, but for me, it feels like my work week is just starting. Today feels like a Monday to me, if anything. A lot of stuff is going on, a lot of cool projects I have coming up for you guys, and as always, trying to work out a lot of stuff, so look forward to that. Digital Dojos, again, for the technology content, guys, digitaldojos.com. I'm working on a lot of cool stuff there. I'm working on pushing out a lot of great content for you guys. Hiring new writers. I'm going to be even, opening the positions to you guys out there who maybe want to write for a tech blog and get some, put your name out there and advertise your site and stuff like that. To give you a platform to do that, to get the community more involved. And for just my personal channel here on YouTube, I've been doing a lot of cool new stuff, and you're going to see a lot of dynamic changes as far as the content goes. I'm still going to be doing the vlogs here, but for the longest time, I was really stuck in this mold of I didn't want to lose this channel after I started Digital Dojos. So I started doing the vlogs and to keep it around and keep content on it because it still, is my main channel, the one I started with. But I'm comfortably getting into the space of trying out new content. The vlogs is the big thing, and I'm up to 70 vlogs now, almost. So, it's really fun to try out new content. My assistant has been editing a couple of my videos. She's been editing all these vlogs. She's edited my last video. You guys check out 50-ish random questions. I'm going to link that down below. That's a real fun video I did. It's really fast-paced, rapid-fire questions, but I'm going to be having more, higher quality and just kind of, different content, and stuff that I've always wanted to do, but I've been held back because of the notion of oh, I'm afraid other people aren't going to like it. And let me share you guys my biggest piece of advice on YouTube as far from the 8 years I've been on it for you guys who are new YouTubers. make content that you enjoy, make content that you like. I know that sounds really simple and obvious, but you'll be surprised at how kind of far along the path you get when you start doing numbers or videos for the views or whatever it may be that leads you off the path, or trying to appeal to a bigger audience or a broader audience. Um, you can only do so much. You can only please so many people, and in trying to please so many, obviously you end up pleasing none. So do content you enjoy, and even if maybe your subscribers didn't subscribe to you for that specific reason, don't be afraid of change. Don't be afraid to adapt and try new things, because if that's what you want to do, if you need to start a new channel for it, start a new channel. If it's something else, then it's something else. It's feel free to do what you want to do. At the end of the day, it's your channel, and at the end of the day, people will either watch or not watch, and that's all it comes down to.
And instead of taking a lunch, I'm just going to take a break and rest for a good 30 minutes to an hour.
I just woke up and I'm dead tired. 7 o'clock at night now. I just woke up after taking another rest. Just kind of winding down now and about to go take a shower, make some dinner, and get back to some stuff that I need to get done. But yeah, I got a lot of rest in. I probably got another 2 hours rest in after I finished up some more work. I was listening to Outliers by Malcolm Gladwell. It's the current book I'm listening to alongside the 4-Hour Body. It's weird. Like after the cool thing with audiobooks, I guess not any different with regular books, is it's easier for me to jump around book to book. Not just because I lose interest, but sometimes I just want to listen to something different. Sometimes, whether it's like fiction or nonfiction, depending on what I'm in the mood for. Even though both those books are not really, there's a big difference between the books, I should say. But yeah, so right now I'm jumping between the 4-Hour Body and Malcolm Gladwell's Outliers, which is all about the story of success, and it talks about success in a broader scope. And it's a really, really interesting book. So I just got out of the shower. It's about 8 o'clock now, and I'm gonna be having some noodles for dinner here, some Japanese. These are one of my favorite, what do you call that, like sets that they sell. That you just add hot water, and you add in the sauce and mix it, and you're good to go. Finished product. It's now 1 a.m. and I just remembered just now that I have, there's like a vlog from 3 days ago that I totally just spaced out on for some reason, 2 or 3 days ago if I'm not mistaken, and I totally forgot to edit it, so I'm editing that right now to get that uploaded, because it was during the day where I had a typhoon, so it was literally, I just spent it all day indoors. There's a typhoon that hit Okinawa, Japan, or Japan in general, in Asia, I totally just spaced out on uploading it for some reason, so I'm getting that done right now. Have my cup of coffee here. I also got done watching Iron Man 3 as I did some work. Kind of shifting around my schedule for the weekend because I just got 2 new orders from some clients for some work that they ordered over the weekend, and moving that around because today, technically Saturday, I was supposed to go to this resort with family friends, my family friends, and my own friends, some big resort here, but that got canceled due to that typhoon I was just talking about, because the resort itself got messed up, so they shut down the resort. So that being said, that's what reminded me about the vlog and all of that. So getting some stuff done. Probably gonna be up late anyway. I slept a lot today. So yeah, just onwards with editing. So on the subject of editing, I'm trying to learn more about Final Cut and get used to it. And the reason I use Final Cut nowadays is because I do a little bit more advanced projects, and while I could still do some of them in iMovie and stuff like that, there's just some stuff I need to be done in Final Cut. I never really made the leap to Adobe Premiere. I know a lot of the higher end people on YouTube use that. And that's something I want to get into one day too. And I know now it's more affordable because Adobe is doing Adobe Cloud or whatever, so you pay, I think it's a monthly subscription fee, and it's not as unreasonable as paying a massive amount up front. But I'm just curious, what editors do you guys use? If I'm not using Final Cut, I'm always in ScreenFlow. I do a lot of my videos in ScreenFlow, but if they require more post-production editing, then I'll drop them into Final Cut for some extra effects or whatever it may be. But typically my client work can all be done within ScreenFlow, and if not, again, moved over to Final Cut. But yeah, if you guys are on Windows, what do you guys use? I used to really like Sony Vegas back when I was on Windows. Sony Vegas, I started out using things like Virtual Dub, Windows Movie Maker. I mean, at the end of the day, it's if you can do a lot with the basic editor, but it's making the move up to the professional end software when you really need higher end effects or whatever it is. But I'm just curious if you guys are YouTubers out there, you guys just do video work in general. What do you guys use and why? Whether you're on OS 10, Windows, or even Linux for that matter.
Alright guys, so the vlog is rendering the previous vlog I was just talking about. It's 2 a.m. now, and I'm just sitting here, and I want to close out the vlog, but I want to talk about one topic, and I've been rambling, I know, in this vlog. This whole vlog is talking, and, I figured why not ramble a little bit more, and on a topic that I'm really, really highly passionate about and interested in, and that is, again, success. I've talked about this many, many times in the past, and I'm going to talk about it now, so I'm sorry and apologize if you're not really into that. Anyways, that aside, I was just watching a video on the idea of losing it all, and the idea of the fears and pressures and anxieties that come with somebody who is in a position of success, or they are successful, and the fear of losing it and what that means. And it's a really interesting thing, because I think anytime it comes to this and it comes to talking about this, it's even hard for me to talk about you guys, or let alone like some of my closest friends here. Because it comes off very complaining or whining or whatever, maybe a very first world problem, like that there are issues that come in a sense with success and being successful, and depending on how you define that by your own standards and how you live life. But it's true, and it's a reality, and one of the fears that comes is the idea of losing it, because there's this analogy that I've heard before when it comes to success, like imagine a tower or a building, and in the penthouse, and this is, maybe your idea of success, the pinnacle or whatever. And some people along the journey would rather fall from the 4th floor, the 5th floor, the 3rd floor, rather than get to the top and fall all the way down. That's how we are as humans. Sometimes we cut ourselves short because we don't think we're too afraid to live up to our potential, in a sense. And it's this really interesting idea, because when it comes to success and being successful to me isn't reaching a goal. It's not about reaching money goal, or maybe the championship in a sporting event or whatever. Those are great goals. Those are great life goals and a success in their own right. But being successful to me is the idea that you're going to keep on trying to do those things, that you're ongoing, you're continually progressing and trying to do better. Because one of the big problems is that people define so much of their success and all of that maybe by their work, whatever. But the difference, what I learned, and it's something I told people before, is that I don't define my success by so much. Yes, and there's the things I've done and the things I've done to this point, but the real asset to that is the skills and talent it took for me to get here in the first place. And the idea being that even if all of this was stripped from me, my money, my businesses, etc., if I was to hit rock bottom, if I was to fail and lose the things that make me a success, the things that I can't lose really is my skills and talent. So I could rework, I can build something new because I have that knowledge, and sometimes that's what you need. Sometimes you need to realize, you need that reality check that, hey, you're not always going to be number one in business and in life, and that's definitely something business taught me, like that competition in you. You're not always going to be number one. You're not always going to be the top. You're not always going to be the tip top of your shape or the smartest or whatever it might be. And you're going to get knocked down a peg at times in life. You're going to get knocked down by people, by reality, by life, all of those different things. And to realize that sometimes you need that rock bottom to build anew, and there's times where like I like the saying that when you can risk it all when you have nothing to lose, essentially, and sometimes that's just what you need. There's that Churchill saying that success is not final and failure is not fatal. I guess that's probably the best way to put it, but it's also a way I want to express is that success nor failure are never final. The great thing about success and the idea of chasing it and going for whatever that goal you have in mind is the fact that if you fail, which you will inevitably, I'm not promoting failure. I'm not saying it's okay to fail. You will, but I'm not trying to be like, oh, you can keep on failing and failing. But what I am saying is that you always have the opportunity to try again with that in a certain degree. And that's the beauty of success and trying to achieve whatever it is, a goal that you set. Success isn't this constant line up. It's not this plateau of you're always going to be like this. It's going to be a left, back, right, sideways, backwards, forwards type of ordeal. And that's, I guess, the complexity and also the simplicity in success in itself. But there are legitimate fears. There are legitimate anxieties and constant struggles of, I know a lot of people in the creative industry who, for example, who feel, and I've felt this way too, and I'm not saying it completely goes away, but you feel this sense of like, oh man, one day people are going to wake up and hate my work. People are going to find out I'm a fraud. People are going to find out this, and this. People aren't going to like me anymore. And it is a crazy thing because in the idea of like customers and audience, the power is all in you guys. If you guys stopped watching me, if my clients stopped purchasing my videos and my work, well, I would be out of business in a sense. And there is a constant and legitimate fear behind that idea. But all you can do, I think, is really strap yourself in and enjoy the ride, to be honest. And I'm not saying that you can't do anything about it because you can always do something about it, whether it's the right or wrong choice. But I think we all start out with this idea of like, we come into things so excited and ready to tackle and become successful or whatever our goal is in life. And then life hits us and we have setbacks, we have different things that happen to us, and you realize that it's not just this straight shot, it's all these different things. But the successful ones are the ones who adapt to that and keep on going and find a way to continually progress. Anyways, rambling over, I'm going to close out the vlog. I want to thank you guys so much for watching watching today's vlog. Hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. I spent my Friday night, as you can see, just indoors. Hopefully you guys have some fun. Don't work too hard. Don't work as much as I am this weekend. Unless you truly enjoy your work, then by all means. Anyways, thanks a lot for watching. I'll catch you all in the next vlog.